I've got live action here, darling. So don't raise up yet. Don't raise up. Okay, now you start raising up. 7 years ago, when we started this YouTube channel, thanks to Twilight, this is where it all began. In this creek. This is a creek we call Horseshoe Creek. It looks a lot different. I don't know if they cleaned it up or if all the storms have washed everything out. This used to be an incredibly deep hole. It still is deep, but all the brush is gone. And I was telling my bride earlier that out of all the years I've been in creeks everywhere, all over the southeast, and a few up north a little bit, I've only seen 2 venomous snakes. One was a water moccasin or a cottonmouth, and the other was a copperhead that I guess was just cooling off, and it was a beast. I was with Adventure Archaeology. You can see those on my videos or his. But this is where she found what is now the thumbnail for our channel, the horseshoe and the gun. And it was stuck together. So what we gotta do is cross that dead log and get over there. Huh? Not really. We're gonna find a better way down.
Oh yeah, this is a good spot.
Yeah, this is a good spot. I think, I hope. There's so much poison ivy out here that it just covers you and me. This is the end of the day. We made another video. That stuff makes you itch. I forget what it's called. I don't know if we call it cow itch or poison sumac or what we call it, but
that is itchy.
Yeah, it's itchy. This is also the creek where I metal detected and found that lead Prussian cross that was in here. And it's also the spot we metal detected. I found a couple of old World War I buttons. So, I do too. It looks a lot better than it has in the past. Last time I came over here, I think Herping Alabama, my youngest, and I came here. But there's always lots of metal. So we're gonna go downstream and stop talking and get busy. This water is cold. And that water moccasin was right in here, but there were trees and stuff down. And it was fat and black, of course. I thought it was a big pull rope. And I reached my grabbers over there to get it, and turned out it was a water moccasin. I don't remember if I got that on a video or not, but I want to go down here, but it gets a little deep. If you are new to watching us, we get in every creek everywhere we can and pull out everything we can. This creek I named Horseshoe Creek because it had so many horseshoes when we started, and I guess we almost found them all. And then that one she found, if you don't remember, go back and look at my thumbnail. Although I've updated it and it's no longer the actual photograph. But anyway, it's the same thing. Do what? What is it?
Something that looks non-fair.
She said something about Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, never mind.
Oh!
You okay?
Yeah. I'll give you this stretch and I'll walk up here. I know right in one of these spots there was a million nails that would come out. Literally a million. It's right here. I'll show you once. And then I'm not going to do it again. Because they're no fun to pull off. And you could say put it in a piece of plastic and then just pull it out of the bucket and all the iron will fall off. But this magnet is really strong. It's not my strongest, and it came from Brute Magnetics. I don't have a link for it, I don't think. But go see Brute Magnetics. See, I don't want to pull nails and screws off this thing all day long. Okay, I got them all off. She was jealous, so she wants to get a lot of nails and screws. But I think we found a few toys.
It's like a bouquet.
A few, it is a bouquet in it. A few toys and pistols, maybe a padlock or something. I don't remember, but I like getting horseshoes out of here. I don't know why. I guess it's because I wonder why there's so many. Maybe with the military buttons and the other military type stuff, maybe there was some kind of training around here. I don't know. Army training, sir. It's a virtual myriad. Okay, she says she thinks she found a button. I think we pulled some buttons out of there. That is the overall button. Or snap. Official harvest. We'll check it out later. There's no telling what's deep down in there. I need to put my glasses on. I know you can't see the bottom, but I have to see the bottom to walk so I don't slip. Oh, much better. There's little cracks in between all these rocks down here. So maybe there's something in them. No. There is a lot of iron in this creek. I tell you what we need to do is go over here where she found the horseshoe thing. I just saw these two things. This looks like a buckle. It's not. This looks like a piece of plastic, and it is. So we should harvest and keep moving. We're gonna go up here and try the big hole. It used to be a big hole. This is where we brought the cousins from Idaho, remember? Back in the day. That is a beautiful piece of property. It used to look better, but a lot of it got clear cut, cut up and chopped up. And there's people that come in here and poach. But, okay, here it is. That's where she pulled the horseshoe and gun out. So I'm gonna go around the edges. Oh, I heard a mosquito getting in my ear. Those are awesome. Twist off key to an old sardine can. See how the little metal's all wrapped around it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. You can bag it. We shall harvest. All right, let's go to the hole. Come on. Right up here. If you want to get on the rock,
Oh yeah.
this is where it was, in here. Remember the bottom of that? There were silverware and horseshoes. And silverware and horseshoes. I think there was silverware and horseshoes. I gotta get this glove off my hand. I'm trying. What is that, a hanger? You just put it on the rock, we'll get it in a minute.
Now where do I go in?
I'd just start up there and let it bounce around the bottom and see what's down there. I kind of bob it up and down, bounce it around, and then make it go to your right. think I'm getting ate up with mosquitoes, but it's kind of neat. It's kind of like blood letting or laying, or what is that old term called? You're not getting anything?
I can't tell. I'm not feeling anything.
All right, take it out. Let's see. Nothing. Okay, we'll try the big magnet. I'm gonna give it a bigger magnet. It sometimes reaches around corners a little bit better, or stays on the bottom a lot better.
Oh wow. See, I just can't tell because it's so heavy.
Well, you'll feel it or hear it click. Like you're on the bottom right now. Look at me. Just do this along the bottom as you walk it towards you around the cracks, like you're under a concrete block. See, I thought I just heard a click, but you'd have felt it maybe. Oh, these mosquitoes are vicious. Nothing?
I don't think so.
We've been cheated. There's a heavy magnet in it. Oh, it's just a bunch of iron rocks. All right, I'm gonna try it. You just kind of bob it along the bottom. I don't think she liked being up here. It's understandable. It's a little creeper zone. You can get it and swing it. You get it to go into the cracks. This bigger magnet you can do that with and get it down up in there. Like I say, these all come from Brute Magnetics. He so graciously sends them to me occasionally free. It's not like he sponsors me. He doesn't give me money. I just say, hey man, I'm a cheapskate and I'm poor. I got a bunch of offspring who expect me to feed them. I was wondering if you had any spare magnets laying around your office. And he says, well, I'll put you in touch with my PR lady, because the business has kind of grown, so he doesn't really need me anymore, but he may never have. But these are just hot rocks, so they can be thrown anywhere because they'll be everywhere anyway. I got a big mosquito nursing my arm. I got it. Now let's walk that way. See, I don't have my rope right either. I usually have a loop on the end to throw it. But this is kind of not real deep water. It's deeper than my boots, so that's why we're not walking in it. No horseshoes. I don't get so cheated. I'm not either. I guess somebody else with a magnet came in here, and it's kind of doubtful. I've never seen anybody over here. There's no way we got all the horseshoes out of here. Between this spot and metal detecting with Zach Bird Adventure Hour, that's where you get a lot of horseshoes. That joker put you on a Civil War spot quick. Probably the nicest metal detectorist dude I've ever met. Outside of my buddies, in New York. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think and do this at the same time. We're not getting any activity at all. Yeah, that's where I found. This is where I found that.
In the creek?
Yeah, it's where I found the Prussian cross. I'm telling you, world's best magnet. Actually, the one I got in the wagon is even better. But it's so strong, this thing happening. Okay, now this water's a little too cold for alligators. I was surprised there was a water moccasin in it. I guess they like cooler water. I don't know a lot about venomous snakes and what makes them do what they do. But this water is pretty clean. The only times there'll be a lot of trash in it is if there's a massive flood and everything makes it here from in town, which doesn't happen a lot. We're not doing anything. Okay, we gotta get a horseshoe or we gotta change the name of this creek. Because it is not happening. All right, she's gonna take the left side, and I'm taking this side. See if anything's stuck up on the bank. So far, nothing but one little tiny piece of wire. Any of these little cracks. That's where we pulled them out. There was plow points, there was everything. There's a piece of metal on the bank. That don't count. Let's keep moving. All right, she said she just found something. Couldn't hear. Oh, it's a Vicks. It's just on the bottom.
Vicks.
We shall harvest.
What is this?
Muscadine.
Oh.
There's a deer track. Deer love muscadines, and so do coyotes. So if you find a pile of muscadine seeds and rabbit hair, you know it's been there. I'm about to throw in the towel instead of the magnet and just go back to the spot where all the nails were, because at least sometimes there's something small and cool in there, unlike right here where there's nothing small or large. Okay, there's small. Nothing spectacular. There's several old broken bottles along the bank, and you would think there would be points out here, arrowheads and things, and there may be. I've never really taken the time to look. Really wanted to go downstream a lot more, but it looks like it got a little deep. One horseshoe is all I need to prove that this is Horseshoe Creek. One horseshoe. Not too much to ask. Oops, give me that rope. And that's why you tie it around your arm. Not that it would go far. I'm just gonna drag it back up. Okay, I got something big. Oh, I got a horseshoe finally. I got a horseshoe. I got a horseshoe. Finally. Told you wouldn't believe me. And standard. Oh, that's a piece of a wrench. Somebody done a little wrenching. That's after the horse was invented. This was after the horse was invented. We had a debate earlier about whether she wanted to go eat somewhere and wanted some vegetables, and she looked up someplace and she said, well, they got mashed potatoes and green beans, and or not green beans, but macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes. I said, well, a lot of people don't believe it. I said, but macaroni and cheese is a vegetable. Actually, it's a wheat. It turns into a vegetable when you add the cheese, and therefore you're getting also meat and vegetables, because the cows eat grass and things like that, so that's vegetables. They eat it and they make milk and they make cheese, and it's just an incredible thing you're getting there. All right, we're swapping magnets again. I just started on the rocks.
Wow. Here we go. How many pounds is that?
78 pounds.
Oh wow.
Just start on the rocks. Now you know how to use a magnet. So since she's doing that, I'm gonna go up here to the nail pile, because she did find that button a minute ago. Because a million nails are a lot easier to get off this thing. Although that looks like a piece of a horseshoe. Nope. This is a pretty good little nail pile zone too. I should have brought 2 big magnets, but I did not. I remember when I first started magnet fishing, the absolute massive piles of metal we get out of creeks. I still don't understand where the Prussian cross came from. I sent it to so many people too, trying to get their opinions, like military people and all that. And none of them were ever made in lead. So, nonetheless, that's what we ended up with. A lead Prussian cross and a bunch of nails. Gotta be a horseshoe in there. Oh, you got a chain. I got clavos. You got a chain. Get out, keep going. Okay. Is it stuck on something? Yeah, it is stuck on something. Oh, you got a horseshoe and a... Okay, come over to the side. What is that?
I don't know.
How do you always find horseshoes stuck to stuff? Oh, it's just leached onto a rock.
I like that horseshoe. It's some skinny cow.
It's just leached onto a rock. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, you gotta close your eyes.
There we go. And when this horseshoe totally dries, everything will fall off. There
Sorry.
There it is. Here's your horseshoe. Good job, darling.
Thank you. Is mine prettier than yours?
Yes, always. Here's your harvest. 2 horseshoes. Bracket. Oh. Wow, this is a good spot, isn't it?
Yeah, thanks for giving it to me.
All right, let's find something else.
Thing that goes on.
Oh, like a dog thing?
Yeah, or I don't know.
Probably aren't sure.
Whatchamacallit.
We'll put it in our pile. Get out. Job, you can't get. Well, the battery's almost dead and there's something on the screen. But I think we're done. We came and found what we came to find. It's 2 horseshoes. Say bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching videos.